Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
Is it most people's lists of great number 10s?
I'm going to go along with that too.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Vitinha. Cannavaro. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cannavaro. Howson. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Bale. He's got away. Bale. Up he goes! Goal! Milan! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Cruzeiro finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vitinha. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gets good distance on it. And they're back on the ball again. Played back in. Ferdinand goes long. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dunk is always scanning the pitch for targets. Gets a good foot in there. Robertson, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Cruzeiro look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bale proves too strong. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Looking to play him in. Skims one. Tries a shot! Hullet. Tonali. Nice defending, it's got the job done. He's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Now there's a fine ball. Plenty to aim at. Big chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Tonali. Robertson. There's a sharp little ball here. Howson deals with that comfortably. Vieira! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
That looks a decent ball, and it's Eto'o. And that pass just didn't quite work. Hakimi. Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Nedved. That has not gone well. Deftly away. Milan have reclaimed it. That's an imaginative pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe! Now, can they get him away? Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Hullet. Skillfully cut out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 6.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free...
Oh no, what has happened here? Looking for the run. Chance! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Shevchenko, he was under real pressure there. All right, looks a good ball through. He's free, he has got space. Robertson concedes a free kick for that. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That'll be a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Dunk with the clearance. He shifted it to the flank. Flashes it across. And that is out of play. Tonali.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Some good work on the right flank here. Hakimi. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Hakimi. Swept in. Vieira. So what can they make of this? Nicely worked. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Passing nice and neat. Aimed beyond the defence. Rui Costa's cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Donadoni. Alex Tonali. He has a look up. Threads one in. Delivery from Mbappe. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Cruzeiro looking to pass their way through. Now it's Aubameyang, and he's in on goal. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Bale. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Really well manoeuvred. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Shevchenko knocks it into space. He's through here. And that has sent him sprawling. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Stood up well to him there. Aubameyang. Eto'o. He is through here. And this is Hullet. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nesta. Tries to play it through. That is ended up in no man's land.
Substituição em andamento.
And this is Pelé. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Foram indicados
And
2
he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what...
And time is up. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Eto'o. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola is there and he can get that clear. Chance for a shot! He's on it, can he get away? It's a pretty loose pass. João Neves. Rashford.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He has found the way through. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And here's Neves. Bullet. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rodri did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in. Can he finish? He's keen, determined to have his say.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Passes short and sharp. Vermin. No goals as yet. Now it's Foden. He's onside. Look at the space here. Borussia Dortmund. Decent chance! Bernardo Silva. Foden is onto this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bale getting this one clear. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're quick to get it back. That is a great pick out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Vieira. Oh, good spread. Nedved in acres of space out wide. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. Rashford couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Stood up well to him there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vermin! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vermin is offering a wry smile there.
And the keeper beats it away. Has a look and plays it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, smashing header! And that has been clubbed away. Can he finish? Oh, another save.
Bullet really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nesta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Hullet, and the through ball. And he's quick to get it clear again, and claimed it back swiftly. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nesta cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Rashford. Lopez. Very nicely done. He's shifting through the gears here. It is a corner. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And Shevchenko. And that was very necessary. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 25, lascia il campo per il...
The action is back on the way.
Ronaldinho.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And he's heaved it away. Well, that looks a decent ball. Casillas claims comfortably. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, nicely intercepted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Rashford. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now, can they get him away? Foden.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So we've reached the hour mark. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. It's Eto'o! Romero gets rid without sophistication. Played back in. Vermeer. Now it's Foden.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's had a hit! That was mighty close. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
It's their
10.
second corner of the game.
Viene sostituito con il numero 14. Attenzione, un cambio.
Cleared without hesitation. That is a brilliant interception. Looking for the run. Bale is having a shot! Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the...
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 3.
He'll fancy himself from here. This is a great chance to take a lead.
Roberto Carlos.
Rashford! Outstanding by Rashford! About as smooth as it gets. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And that has been clubbed away. Eto'o going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Eto'o. Played in by Eto'o. Keeper has taken decisive action.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And it's Ronaldinho.
Shapes to shoot! He scored! What a moment for the double centurion!
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rice, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a promising position, showing good feet.
And he shoots!
It's bounced back off the post.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
It's
7.
make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Cambio di giocatori.
Up he goes! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rummenigge, great vision, and he's picked it up out wide, delivered across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
4 minuti di recupero.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Eder Militao makes the interception. Back into the middle. Casillas clears.
And time is up.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well measured. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, they've got it again. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position here. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that is a nice touch. Doku hurtling down that right flank. And he's had it nicked away. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous. Rodri. And Neymar. Over to the left. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic. And this is Shevchenko. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Camavinga pinches it off him. He's picked his way through. Rafael Leao looks to get on the end of this. Flamengo are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Now it's Cruyff. Rafael Leao. And it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ronaldinho. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good-looking ball. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival, and that's been won straight back. And it's Neymar. Nakata chips it through. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Bale. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
Ronaldinho! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control. That's a little off target. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He could be in here. He's through. It's one-on-one. And the shot. No mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a seguire
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, there is the fresh-faced Bojan Kurkic. He's fearless, he's busy, he's a craftsman. How do you describe him, Jim?
I'm expecting to see a lot of him playing in pretty much every position, Peter, from number 10 to winger to auxiliary striker. His great strengths are his vision, his ability to play between the lines, and knowing the landscape around him.
So you can't stick him in a pigeonhole?
No.
Tries a shot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted.
Real chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Bojan Kurkic just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Shevchenko does well to get it back. That's an excellent interception. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Bojan. Bale wins the duel this time. Oh, well played, well played. Tonali. Guti. Quality ball. He's through here. That's the keeper's ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played back in, and this is Cruyff. And that's
Shot a goal!
loose ball now, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
They've scored!
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that
And the shot! He's scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Bojan. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Vieira. Tries to pass it through. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Cruyff. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what...
And Guti! And that would have been some goal.
Guti certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Turan. Now Saliba. He's going to be disappointed with that. Picked out. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. It was casual, it was careless, and that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Signore e signori, è il momento dell'estrazione di oggi. Tenete a portata di mano i biglietti ricevuti all'ingresso.